What's up everyone and welcome to you on the Mooncharts YouTube channel. Welcome to you in this live stream. Hope that you're all doing very well. As always, we finally broken this to the downside. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, we're going to update clear what's next, what we can see here with the waves. We just plan everything in the last update. You know, we just do a bigger 5 waves to the downside. Always stop with the 5 waves with a truncated wave fine, so we just get a balance of this. We do the bigger 5 waves to the downside here, so now we should be in wave 3 at the moment with a smaller time frame. So yeah, we're just going to see what's next clearly. Yeah, I mean, we just planned so much good stuff here with VIP. This is pretty crazy. We have planned this top right here. I mean, even the top right here, personally, not really that one. But in the top right here, for example, was a possible short. This one too. I mean, yeah, every single top clearly we just short it down. Really crazy. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to show the wave right here. Even on Ethereum, I mean, we're just crushing it, but like crushing it on Ethereum too. This is pretty crazy. Really, this is insane how we are trading this at the moment. This is really crazy. Something scam. Something a bit scam. A very big one. So let me check that everything is okay. By the way, the sound and everything normally it should be, but just want to make sure. Okay, good. Everything is working well. So as always, if you have some questions, do not hesitate. It's extremely important to ask your questions so you can really fully understand everything. Good, so we can start with it. I mean, yeah, you do have all the wave clear on the chart already. What we was looking for here in the last update was clear. So triangle here with a wave 4, wave 5 here, bigger wave, 5 waves to the downside, or boom, a 5 waves down like this, truncated. So again, less likely. So it was more probable to take the low here, and so of course the most probable most of the time plays out because this is the most probable. After we planned this 23.6 and the 38.2 gave us 3 possible short entry, and we keep getting some, we just kept getting some new possible short here with VIP. This is very crazy. We just shorted every single tops, and most personally not, but almost every single tops have been planned already. This is pretty crazy. Look at this. Even on Ethereum, by the way, we have planned this. Is really insane. That was a possible wave we planned this morning. I'm not going to say that we planned only this. We planned, of course, some different possible waves, for example, something to the upside and everything. But this was also a possibility, and in any case, it was long from the bottom and short for the top. So in any case, if we had to push high, we would, boom, just enjoy the long. If we have to break more down, we'll just enjoy the short from this very top, because yeah, this very top, by the way, have been planned on the, I mean, I just paid everyone, so everyone was aware of this. So really nice, not gonna lie, really nice. And yeah, it's 2 shorts before to get dropped, so yeah, pretty insane, really. Can't give better. But yeah, so here we have we have a 5 waves to the downside right here. Yups. Okay, so we should be now in a wave 5 right there. So 2 different targets, 161A. First target here planned for the consolidation. It gave us 1, 2, 3, 4 trade long possible to take. After 3 trade short to take, of course you have to play with long and short still. I mean, you're long and short, you just hedge on the market, so long and short at the same time. So you play with the wave 5 truncated or the wave 5 more down. Okay, so anyway, here wave 1, wave 2. So what we have to look for here is just the wave, these are just the wave 3 targets for the moment, so to speak. We just have to add the extension tool from the wave 1 route. Okay, right here, right there, to the wave 1 bottom right here, to the wave 2 top over there. And so first target 1-to-1 extension. As always, we have only 2% chance to stop here, so again, this is really less probable. Next target is the 161 point here. This is the most common wave 3 target. Okay, then we'll have the 261 points, and the 20% here, sorry, then we'll have the 261 points, and we'll have the 361 point, and then we'll have the 423.6. So we can go of course to the just dump from here. Now of course the most probable is to get a stop of this. Then we should do a 30-point retracement. Why? Because the wave 2, as always, I'm going to remove, maybe just keep the 30-point if I have it. No, okay, let's just remove this. We have to know the wave 2 before, right there, before to say something on the wave 4, because with the wave 2 retracement, we're going to be able to recognize what is going to retrace. I mean, more likely, of course, it's all about probabilities again. The wave 4 next. Okay, so here what we have done is just stop it between the 50 and the 618, 66%, just went inside here, where we have 73% chance to stop. So again, really high probable stuff here to get a stop. And so from here, in that case, once we do a 50%, 618, 66%, next we just have to look for a 38.2. Now we are in a big bearish move. I mean, a strong move to the downside. I mean, something really with a quick move to the downside. So we can also retrace 23.6. Okay, so 2 targets for the wave 4. 23.6 and 30.2, so the 2 red tip right here. So you drag it from the wave 3 bottom to the wave 2 wave 3 root, wave 2 top here, and you have these two targets. Now, of course, it's just for now, because for now we did not reach it that, so we don't have the answer yet. Okay, but this is the wave we should expect at the moment. We can reclaim directly, because as always, we can finish some smaller wave and just finish the bigger wave with a smaller wave, and just then boom, big push to the upside. Now, is it the most probable? No, we normally should finish the waves to the downside and everything. So yeah, I mean, we just have to plan the targets, and from the targets we just have to trade with the order flow. So to pick the thing right here, you can see you just have to trade the order flow on the target plan all the way down here clearly. So to speak, 1-to-1 extension, we have some few levels here. Okay, we have the daily plus the weekly. Now we are below, so again it will be better to wait for a flip, to reclaim these levels, for a flip to support. And once we have done this here, we want to get the new longs, for example, opening to get acceptance to push higher. Now we are a bit between everything, so it's not the best tool for a long, not gonna lie. Okay, but anyway, so by the way, there are some questions. Is it a good time to enter a long right now? Oh, I will not try to long right now, as I said, because we're between some few levels. I mean, we're between, so now a resistance, and this is not really a support here, just a swing £3 of lows right here, because we'll have some wave 5 targets to be aware of. I mean, that match with the possible swing £30 here, so that's what you have to be aware of. To trade swing £30, always just want to take the low. Okay, so the price low right here. Once you took the lows right here, you just have to get to all. I mean, you just want to get on the order flow all the longs you're opening. Okay, now of course you can, if there are good data, if for you did a smaller wave count inside, and for example you start getting something bullish here between these levels, you can try to bet on we are going to reclaim this, flip it to support before to get acceptance to push higher, or because you can still make money by while doing this, you just want to get, I mean, you're going to open along here, you're just going to flip this to resistance before to get acceptance to push higher, and this push, with this push to the upside, you can still make money, because after a $100 move, you take profit 50% and you set a stop loss entry. Personally, I'm not going to try to cash knife. I'm just going to wait for these levels to be reclaimed, otherwise just go more down clearly, because this is what we can expect with targets of the waves. Of course, we can do some less probable stuff, so before extra, but we have a lot less chance to do this. So I'm always playing with probabilities, and that's what we'll see in my short, by the way. By the way, isn't that light blue 1205 validated by 4-hour RSI? Yes, it have been. I mean, we got an invalidation except on the 1 hour here. You can see we have so the wave 2 top right there, and the only time frame that is still valid is the one right here. As you can see, we did not broken that. On this one, we are broken everything, but as always, sometimes the RSI can be wrong, and yeah, we just have to accept it. Clear, the RSI is not always right, and it can be wrong sometimes. That's why, for example, in the course on the website, it's not in the course, because it's something you really, it's not like you're going to trust 100%. This is something really to help you to play the waves. Sometimes you can get some invalidation. You're going to make your decisions of this, but sometimes you really have to be careful with these invalidations. But for example, here's the 1 hour is still valid. We do not take this wave to top with a wave 4, so it's fine. Now if you check at the wave 4 right here, we have done a crazy big wave 4 retracement on the RSI, and we took crazy wave 1 route clearly, so this is pretty crazy on that one. But again, sometimes the RSI is wrong, and this is also something we can explain because you're in the bigger wave 5, the light blue one, by the way. And so and so of course you have to get a divergence here to compensate on wave 3 and 5. So that's why you keep pushing high and get some possible invalidation here. Okay. Also white 1205 down, get invalidated by 1 hour RSI. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Hey mate, welcome to the stream. Welcome, buddy. So yeah, we're almost, yeah, we're a bit between everything here. Oh, swing £30 possible, by the way. Let me check that. By the way, if you want to join us as VIP or as apprentice, by the way, you can get 1 free month as apprentice of MOONCHARTS. So speaking, you can read the order flow, you can get the tier template here, for example, for 1 month as apprentice. And if you're a VIP, you can get 3 months on Friday. So really, do not hesitate. There are just some few places left, so last chance. But here, so we have, of course, some millions on the very bottom, as you can see, with shorts right there. So the best will be to check the tier template right now. It's not the best because we don't have the longs coming directly here. Now, I mean, when you're doing this kind of move, you have to hurry the move like so quickly, so to speak. You don't really care because you do the move, and then directly you have, for example, still some few longs you're opening. So that's why here already did the hurdle move for the 50% take profit, and you already have your stop loss entry to pick. So in any case, that was for example something possible to take, but with a very aggressive entry, as you can see here, you clearly easily have your hurdle move here to take profit one time, 50%, set your stop loss entry, so you're good. But yeah, normally these are the wave right here, so we should be in some 5 waves like this, the yellow ones you can see to the downside here. So yeah, 161 normally is the target. I'm maybe going to do the smaller wave count with you right now. Let me do that with you. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we're clearing the wave 3. So yeah, normally we should not reclaim directly. We should finish this smaller wave first of all, and then once we have done this smaller 5 waves here, we should retrace for a wave 4, for example, and we should go more down for a wave 5. Once we have done this 5 green wave, we should be then in the wave 3, done with it, and so next we should do the wave 4 and the wave 5 next. So yeah, normally we should not reclaim directly like something or a big push to the upside is not normally what we should do, except if we start, as I say, to reclaim this weekly level plus a daily and start really to flip it to support and get acceptance to push out. But here, swing £30 possible to trade. You can see here we already clearly did a hurdle move easily, so again that was something possible to take, but I was not really looking at this at a good time. But here, if we do the smaller wave count, so let me go on the 1 minute really quickly. That beginning is really weird. 1, 2, I will place a flat here, an A, B, C flat. Let me just check the targets really quickly. And if you have some questions, really do not hesitate on this. It's a pleasure for me to answer you. 113, not the best. Okay. Sorry, by the way, if you hear some noise, these are my kittens. I mean, my cats now, by the way, playing just behind the door. Pretty crazy. Anyway, so wave 1, wave 2 here. So wave 1, wave 2 here. I will play this more on another wave 1, 2 right there. And another wave 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's a lot of wave 1, 2. Not gonna lie, this is very crazy. So wave 1, wave 2 right here. White. Yeah, let's go with some white. Do I do the smaller wave kind this? It's not really useful, I think. We don't have a double wave 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 here. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. It's possible to be done with both, like a wave 1, 2, 3. Oops. A wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, or even a bit later, by the way. 3, 4, 5, and so here, for example, to already be done with a smaller wave, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so now we should be in that case in the bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another wave 5 to finally make. Oops, that's a bit too low, but anyway, to finally make this wave 3, 4, and 5 to finally make the green one. Finally. Right here to make the 3, 4, and 5, and to finally make and finish the yellow ones right here once one of these 5 waves down. So yeah, a lot of smaller waves here to be aware of, but this will be what I'm more looking for. Now we can still be in the smaller wave, because even on the 1 minute here, as you can see, we cannot really read what's inside the move to the downside here. So for example, is this a wave 1, 2? For example, do we have another wave 1, 2 here? We cannot see that. That's why it's almost impossible to say this, but the most important here to really pay attention to the bigger waves targets. Okay, do you really want to try to cash knife or really trade it a safe way? But I mean, yeah, swing £30 gives us already a very good scalp to the upside. The best is just to wait for a flip to support this, clearly to reclaim everything. Not the best in my opinion to do. Or to trade a swing £30, but now it's too late. I don't like to jump in too late in my trade like this. Just want to place the targets of this very quickly. So this one I don't care. I'm just gonna play this right now. Wave 1, wave 2. Wave 3 right here. 28% right now. Yeah, this is the target. Now, I mean, if we don't stop here, okay. So I mean, for example, if we start to retrace, do a bigger retracement here, we can still be, as I say, you know, in the white small wave 1, 2. By the way, how I placed this before? In the white 1, 2 here is the 1, 2 here is the white one here. the 1, 2 here, so 3, 4, 5, and once we have done the last push to the downside here for this, we should be then done with the wave 3, and from here, the bigger one, the bigger wave 3, and so once we have done this, you can finally drag your retracement, so to speak, right here, your wave 4 target, so 23.6 and 38.2 again, 23.6, 30.2, we should do normally a 30.2, yeah. 30.2, now we are in a big bearish trend, so we can of course look for a 23.6. It's absolutely valid to look for this. But normally in terms of probabilities, we'll have more chance to go to 30.2. Now it's almost impossible to say it because we're not sure if we're done with the bottom or not. If we start to reclaim a lot, we can look for this kind of stuff right here. But yeah, if we go to the wave 3 here, if we go to the wave 3, yeah, I mean, at the end, we should reach minimum at least with this wave 3 and the 1618. So with a small wave here, we should reach at least the 1618 here. Big wave 3, and we can absolutely go more down. As always, if we start to go more down, the biggest wave 4 you're going to ride is the yellow one, so to speak. Is it really useful to try to catch this one? It can be, maybe, for you, possible. Personally, I'm not really interested to that. Because it's where I will trade this, but not live. and yeah, I went too late to see this. I was already high and don't like to jump in too late. By the way, maybe can I look at your macro count? Is yours still wave 5 targeting to break the low? Yeah, I mean, yeah, normally we should. This is more likely normally to break this the low we have done clear on Bitcoin. Let me just go back here. My bigger time frame count, so I mean my bigger one, or like my wave to the downside. Hey, my wave to the downside is a WXY here, and so we are in a wave 2. Oops, sorry. We are in a wave 2 right here. So minimum this wave 1, 2. We can of course be in some other different scenarios. We have seen that in the VIP live stream Sunday one, by the way. But normally we are in this kind of scenario. We are in a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, or we can also break the lows. In that case, there are some other possible counts, but I won't show you this right now. Normally, the more likely is to be in a wave 1, in a wave 2 here. So we are in a wave 2. As always, normally we should not break, in that case, wave 1 route right here. And so, yeah, from the very top WXY, so the all-time high is here, yes, but the all-time high with a wave count is here. Why? Because here we have an ABC flat, A, B, C, triple wave, I mean correction to the upside. Okay, extremely important to understand that. So it cannot be a wave 5 here, and so an end of the pattern here, this is not possible. And so then another 5 ways to the downside. In that case, we have a W, X, and Y here to the downside. Okay, so the real fib to place, the first click is from here and not to the all-time high. Okay, then I'll bring us with a WXY. We have an ABC zigzag in the last wave, so 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, massive 5 ways to the downside. But again, it played, so we just have to stick to the plan clearly for now. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a wave 5. I don't know if I can remove some few waves here. Yes. Let me just add down very quickly. Perfect. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, or 5 here. So we should be in a wave 5 as always. Is it the most probable to start before a wave 3 bottom, or is it the most probable to go past the wave, right here, the wave 3 bottom? Is it most probable? I mean, it's the most probable to go past the wave 3 bottom here. So again, we have more chance to go there. Now, of course, we can do something more likely and start before. This is why we have to look for the targets all the way down, and we have to look for longs around there clearly. Okay. But this is my bigger wave count clearly. And at the end, normally we should take this low because this is the most probable. Now, are we going to the most probable or not? Only smaller wave and time can tell us clearly. Matteo, what's up, mate? Yes, I'm just going to add back, by the way, this. It was this. Yes, it was this. Pretty cool. So. One, two, no, will be more by the one right here. Wave 4. I'm just going to add this wave 4 targets. 19,300. Yeah, I mean it matched with the fluctuating resistance of these levels, for example. If we really start to reclaim everything here, normally we're not in the impulsive anymore, and we have done already everything, but this is not the main idea at the moment. By the way, do we have anything really bullish on that one here? No any absorption. Do I have any big shorts here coming in, by the way? Yeah. I mean, these are a bit of longs too, but again, these are longs as you can see here coming. I mean, they're a bit of short, but there are also some longs here opening. Positive delta, positive delta, positive delta, big positive delta, 5.5 million here opening on the very bottom. 1.7 million here, new longs coming here, but again, we are moving down and we have some we keep getting some new longs opening that bring us, as you can see here, with absorption. High, low, high, 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 high. So before that was not at all bullish, sorry, that was more bearish than bullish. We did the move to the downside. We got the possible swing, so we plan to take here on the order flow. That was not the best of the best here. As you can see, we have nothing really crazy while moving to the upside here, first of all. So on the tier template, we have something a bit better, but again, this is not the best. We're still getting a lot of shorts here. You can see the net shorts increasing. This is a bit better. I mean, this, for example, could be a possible entry because you have the net longs increasing here. It's a bit aggressive, not gonna lie. Now, you can be aggressive here again because you have your $100 move really fast. Like, really, this is crazy. Even if you jump it here, around there, yeah, you already got your $100 move here. Yeah, you clearly got your $100 move. This is pretty crazy. This is insane. And for new viewers, why they $100 move? Simply because once, I mean, the way I'm trading personally is when you do the $100 move, you just take profit 50%, set your stop loss entry. So in any case, this is safe, the trade is safe, and so you just have to now set your stop loss entry. And yeah, you cannot take any loss. You refunded your fees, you made money in addition to this. So in any case, this is absolutely good. I mean, this is fine. You're safe. Now the price up from 20k dump. 20k dump. Let me check that. Yeah, I mean, I think you mean this. Let me just go on a bit of a bigger time from here. So 20k dump. Yeah, I mean, there is a possible triangle idea here, if we can say that. No, I'm not using, I mean, personally, I'm not using a lot of fractals because most of the time it's not falling at all. Yeah, you have maybe on maybe 10 fractals, you're maybe going to get one, and sometimes you're not going to get anyone playing next. Though, maybe I'm completely wrong because I'm not using this a lot. So, does it looks like this? I would say personally, like, some moves are similar, but again, most of the time the moves are different. So. Does it really looks like this? Personally, if you take relief, I mean, maybe from here, for example, if you really take this section of the chart right here, so to speak, from here, okay, but if you really take from the very top to, and you place it here, it is absolutely not the same. Now, if you take this one here, where is this? This is the right stuff, yes. Don't know where that will bring us, by the way, if we do this, because that would be pretty crazy. All right, 6,000, pretty cool. I like this price. I really like. I like a lot this one. But yeah, I mean, I have to reduce that a bit if I can. I'm really not using it with fractals, so you can see it already because I'm really slow to play this. Oh yeah, there is maybe something here. It is possible. Last push to the upside, right? Yeah, let's say, like, yeah, I mean, that would bring us with below the lows here, so to speak, on the target plan here, so to speak, the wave 5, 30.2 first target below, so pretty nice. Again, really nice target here. So yeah, I mean, that can be something to follow, but I'm personally not really using a lot diffractals, so yeah, I'm not going to pay attention to this personally, but this can be something to trade clearly, yeah. And to be aware of, to get the bigger moves and all the stuff like that, to follow and everything. Okay, nice things, and the waves, it looks the same. Yeah, for me, it don't look really the same. I mean, there are some ways a bit similar, but it depends where you start really the fractals. But I mean, that would be insane, not gonna lie, to make this fractal here to the downside, because that would bring us to so low prices. I mean, normally this is what we should do, so, but yeah. I prefer to check my smaller wave personally. Hey Jan, how are you doing? Welcome, mate. Yeah, Jan is also French, as me. So yeah, here, yeah, if I was to the downside, what we were doing right now, nothing crazy. I mean, yeah, now we are just in middle, in between everything normally. So we should just wait for the smaller wave now. Sorry about that. These are my cats. To be done and all stuff like so. To be done with first of all this wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 here to the downside. So the green waves, and in that case we are going to finish the wave 3. And once we have done the wave 3, we can look for the wave 4. And once we have done this, we can look for the wave 5. As always, to find a wave 4 target, you just have to place your retracement tool. Okay, extremely important. Let me just remove some wave. Oh, okay, no, it's not working. Big fail. Where is this one? Okay. Perfect. So when you place your extension tool, okay, your retracement tool, by the way, you place it from the wave 3 bottom. So let's take a case that it's the wave 3 bottom, okay, you place it from here to the wave 3 root. From here, this is going to give you, I mean, you have to add the targets, of course, the 23.6 and the 30.2. These are really the two targets you have to be aware of. You can even add sometimes the 50%, because when you do some really big push to the downside, you can absolutely go to the 50%. Now still be aware of the RSI, because as always the RSI, the wave 4, because this is how you can read a 5 waves on the RSI. For example, let's go on the 2 hours here to get this wave 1, 2. You have a wave 1, okay, you have a wave 2 next, you have then a wave 3, 4, and 5. You have to get these divergence right here on the RSI to read the 5 waves. So for example, if we keep dumping here, normally we should see the wave 3 as we recognize here, and so the RSI was wrong at the end, because we was looking for, for this wave 3, 4, 5. The premise, do we have a low, high low here, and a low low here? No, we have a low and a low, so normally just the wave 3 should be here, and so on that one the RSI was right. Okay, not on the wave 4 but on the wave 3, yes. So that's why the RSI is really extremely important to use. As always, the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 root on the RSI. The wave 3 is always the lowest or the highest reach on the RSI, depending on the trend. If you're bullish, this is the highest reach. If you're bearish, this is the lowest reach. The wave 4 cannot break the wave 2, except sometimes you can see here we broken the wave 2, but it's very rare to do this. Most of the time it's not doing this. Now it's because we're in a wave 5, so of course the RSI have to keep pushing high to not break the price low here, otherwise it's an invalidation for the bigger waves. So all we are seeing the big wave 3. Pretty crazy. And it's a wave 5, and the wave 4 cannot break the wave 2 top right here, and can go between, by the way, the wave 1 on the RSI and the wave 2. It's absolutely possible to make this, and the wave 5 can just not get I mean, again, either RSI is wrong, but normally it's not, and once it's not, most of the time you have to get a divergence on the RSI to confirm your 5 waves. So now the only thing you have to do is just wait on a low time frame to finally get your smaller wave. For example, 1 2 1 2. So here 1 2 1 2 here, 1 2 here, and another wave 1 2 here to finally get the wave. So 3 here first. As you can see, while the wave 3, we are going to retrace next for a wave 4. Then we're going to do the wave 5 here. We're going to get this wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 divergence. This is going in that case to finish the bigger wave 3. By the way, we should go below here. This is going to finish the wave 3. Then we're going to finish the bigger wave 4. I mean, that's a bit bigger wave 4 here, bigger wave 5 here again, and again we're going to get another divergence. And once we have done this, if you go on a bigger time frame now, normally it should be the low on the RSI still. Okay, and so this is going to confirm the bigger wave 3 green one wave bottom right here, right there. Let me just remove everything here, all these draws. Oops, I deleted something. No. Where are these draws? Where is this? Okay. No. Good. Okay, and so yeah, then normally the bigger time frame bottom should be when we're going to finish a smaller wave count, but yeah, on a smaller time frame, normally you want to get some divergence to confirm a smaller wave count. And so yeah, once we have done this, so here for example, to confirm the the green 5 waves here, we should get a wave 1 2 3 4, and then a wave 5 here that stop before the wave 3 bottom of the RSI, and lower of course on the chart. It can still stop before to make a truncated wave 5, but again, is it the more likely? No, so we think about the most probable and to go more down. And so again, if you go now on a bigger time frame, you can see the divergence from the smaller wave, but normally you should be also at the lowest reach for the wave 3, the yellow waves. Okay, right there. So to speak, the yellow wave right here, you should see it, so something like this, for example. Is it valid by on the 4 and the 3 hours here? Let me just go on the 4 here. So you should see something like this: wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, so lowest reach on the other side, just time to finish everything here. Then the wave 4 can go between the wave 1 and the wave 2, cannot break the wave 2 here top, and then do this, but you go lower on the other side here, on the real chart, sorry, here. Okay, so I'm a bit tired tonight. I started to create a PDF on the order flow as we requested a VIP, so I was thinking a lot and everything, and I do not sleep a lot these days, not gonna lie. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, these are the smaller wave. This is how I'm going to approach that right now. And if, for example, we get some invalidation on a smaller time frame, with, I mean, even for example, if you start doing this with a wave 4, break the wave 1 bar and start to reclaim these lows, what we can look for next is just this. We just, in that case, reclaim this weekly plus a daily. Okay, so go on the Bybit price and add these 2 levels, and once we start to reclaim these levels, we can look for a flip to support, and once we flip it here to support, get acceptance to push higher. Here we can take a long. Okay, but until that, you can try to take some longs. For example, that was a possible long to take with a swing flip, as you can see, but yeah, really up to you, Clay, if you want to be aggressive or not. So yeah, I don't know if you have some questions on anything, on the wave count, Elliott Waves, on the RSI, on, just let me know, Clay. So we can talk a bit, because yeah, I'm not really doing a lot of lives from the YouTube channel these days, to be honest. Like I'm more, I mean, every single day live with VIPs, but public not. So yeah, let me know. And by the way, I mean, Ethereum, this is the Ethereum is just insane. Like really, this is absolutely insane how we're trading this. I mean, the targets I'm giving to VIPs are just what the fuck. Like this is what the fuck. Even for example here in the I don't know if you can see it, but for example here you can see all the targets, but let me just find that really quickly. I'm going to check there are some questions next. I mean, I'm going to place this here while waiting for everything to read your question. I'm just trying to find Ethereum, the stuff on Ethereum right now. Ethereum. Yeah, here we go. This was the Ethereum resistance. Yeah, let me just show you now. I mean, first of all, the first thing was this, and the second thing was this. Let me just show you now. Ethereum, okay, so this was the first stuff right there. Okay, so this was, for example, the first stuff I gave to VIPs. So I mean, of course, way in advance, this was the first target to look for a long, this was the second target to look for a long, and this was, by the way, the first target to look for a short directly when we did the push to the other side. Look at how well respected this just happened. This is, I mean, I just giving some targets to the downside, every single target to the down, except one, by the way. But we just did a flip to resistance of this target. Wait, it was maybe a bit before, by the way. We just did a flip to resistance of the target. So is it a long? No. Here what we do, we just do an exact bounce of the level plus the value area low plus an exact bounce of the month's negative power control. Get a nice rise into the first resistance we plan. Retest of the resistance against it had the dollar before to go more down, and boom, before to go more down. To where exactly the next target plan. As you can see, all of these buys on here, so you just have to, for example, there are some different ways to trade. You can just place limited orders, for example, all the way in the box, for example, if you're expecting with Bitcoin, for example, to be done very soon with the bottom. So this is a possible way, or you just market order and average a bit more down, for example, just wait really for the wave. If you do a small wave count, for example, that was not that complex here. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So that could be also a possible long, for example. This was the first thing, and after that, look at this. I'm just going to take another screenshot of this section of the chart right here. So this is what when of course we got a bounce. Okay, right here, this is where we got a bounce, and the first resistance here we applied to the upside was this one here. So of course at the end we applied another level here, so we just increase a bit this one because we got a monthly level here printed. So again, we just increase the resistance here a bit. First resistance was a 61866% plus a power of control. So this was the first target to be aware of, not the strongest. The strongest was of course the one right here, the one right here. But again, we still could get some resistance of, I mean, some reaction of this. And I just want to show next because on every single first support I gave to VIPs, we got a bounce. Really, we got a bounce on every single support plan. This is really insane. And yeah, by the way, you have now, I can show that. I think you have now some channel on the Discord server. For example, for link, we just shorted the top on that one. Alice, by the way, I think we're a short today on that one too, because I say to VIPs today to look for a short due to Bitcoin. So I think we got a short of the target. Cardano, I'm still in my long because we got a target for a long. BNB, we were on a bit of a support here, but that was not the strongest at all. We have BNB, FTM, we have some more, by the way. We have also Ethereum right here that is not here. I mean, we have all of this clear, by the way. We have all of this, and we have, of course, on the website tons of crypto again. So really, this is pretty crazy. And but yeah, anyway, so here, let me find out in Ethereum right there. Yeah, this was, as you can see, here's the first target plan here to the downside. And if you look at this, this is just really, really crazy. Just need longs like Bitcoin, as you can see here, in the target. And surprise, surprise, got a very nice bounce. And again, where do we reject from here in the target we applied before the first one here? I don't know if it has a screenshot here, but again, it's pretty great. And boom, the first target that was a monthly above control here again. So first target here, second target here, boom. I mean, first target here, first target here, first target here. And again, we got a very, I mean, we got some very crazy stuff of this. Really, this is insane how we have been trading Ethereum. Really, this is insane. I mean, I'm just so proud of the TA I'm just sharing with VIPs on this call service. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, so the questions has probably been asked, but do you use horizontals also with Elliott Waves? What do you mean by horizontals? Horizontals. I'm not sure to get what you mean. Horizontals. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have my the thing is, I have my waves on Coinbase, and once I did my wave, I mean, that's not true. Yes, that's true, but I'm not starting with wave. I'm starting my levels to be aware of the support, the resistance on the chart, and once I have done this, I just go and do my waves. So I'm already aware of where is the big support, where is the big resistance, where is everything on the market, where we can look for longs, where we cannot look for longs. I mean, we should not look for longs or for shorts. So yeah, I'm doing my level, I'm playing with my levels with Elliott Waves, by the way. This is how, for example, we have planned for months in advance this big zone of support here. That was a long, for example, planned 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago in a VIP live stream. So again, you got 4 possible trade long to take here. This was also a possible weekly here that matches with the week 3, for example. So yeah, I'm absolutely playing with the daily, weekly, monthly, also the volume and time levels. So for example, day negative path control, right here, for example. This is on Alice, and yes, look at this. And this is insane, really. I don't know if I have a screenshot of it because I resent that this morning. Really, this is absolutely. Or maybe it was yesterday. When was that, by the way? Oh no, it was 2 days ago. I'm saying shit, it was on Sunday. But I mean, yeah, this is crazy. Wow. I just want to check really quickly how this have been playing. I'm going to show that. How this have been playing. It was on Coinbase, it was on what, by the way? Oh, it was on Bybit. Right here. Oh no, it's Cardano. Alice USDT here. That is the target I was talking about this morning, as you can see here. So this was, for example, we're going to show you that right here. This was the target I gave to the VIPs right here. So people have the full range right there. These are the targets I gave to VIPs. The first big resistance was restarting from the daily negative path control to the weekly negative path control. This morning, I say to VIPs, due to Bitcoin that is possibly ready to do something, because we're at the end of the pan right now. We are at the moment on the 23.6 of the possible wave 4. No big resistance here, so careful. But it's to take if Bitcoin is going to move to the downside. It was really, as you can see here, on the 23.6 first target of the wave 4, and this is exactly at the dollar, by the way, where we got a rejection. So again, really crazy. And here it looks like we have an ABC, by the way, 5 ways, 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 ways correction, 1 2 3 4 5, and C. So ABC correction to take the low minimum, or to make, of course, a possible wave 1 2 1 2. So in that case, this is even more bullish. Or we can look for a wave WXY, for example, something a lot bigger than this. Again, the most probable is to stay with one single correction to just blow it. Just take the low minimum. But anyway, so what are we doing right now? Still nothing crazy at all. Do we have something good on the order flow? By the way, thank you. I asked because for before 12,000 we will not have many strong support, I fear. we have some strong support. If you check on the order flow, on the for example the TPOs right here, you have some very nice levels. I mean, these are not really for high time frame trades. These are more for scalpers, for day traders. These kind of levels, this can still give maybe more with confidence to use with some daily, weekly, monthly, or monthly negative power control stuff like some confidence clearly without, but alone it's more for day traders. For example, here this was a TPO we was looking for yesterday with a daily, so it was a TPO plus a daily, and we went into the daily, but it started from the TPO right here to the daily, and this is where we got a rejection. But these are, for example, a TPO we can get here. These are the sessions. I'm not really paying attention to the sessions on the desktop version of Excel charts, because I prefer the web version. This is more and more accurate. But yeah, this is, for example, the template where you can get your monthly negative power control. So you have some few more below here, and if you use the web version, you can get also some levels below here. Okay, so you have also the weekly negative power control right here, and you also have the day negative power control right here. So these levels are the volume levels clearly to add in addition to the weekly and the monthly levels. We have no normal monthly and weekly below at this target, I mean a bit below us, but we do have some strong power control monthly and weekly ones below. But this is for VIP, so I won't share the plan. But the 12,000 is a very big zone. I mean, this is the first, after we start losing a certain price, a very big zone of support. Yeah, here start to come some very big zone of support. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, this is an explicit, so probably fib extension we take priority over horizontal, I guess, to discover intermediate supports. Fib match with the support. Every single fibs we have to the downside match with a big support. We have to the downside. So this is pretty crazy, and that's why this wave is just following perfectly. This is absolutely insane. All the support we have to the downside, all the fibs match with the levels. So of course you have to find the levels to get something a bit more accurate, because of course this is not exactly on the fib, but it's around the fib, so it's almost on the fib clearly. So yeah, every single wave 5, for example, a bigger green wave 5 target, we have some levels in addition to this. Every white target match with some levels to the downside part. So yeah, it's pretty cool. really nice. Not gonna lie, every single fib target to the downside match with the wave match with the levels. That's pretty insane. Really insane. Of course, for example, be careful. For example, the 3.12 the wave 5. Okay, the big green wave 1 to the big green wave 5 to the downside. The 30.2, for example, is never well touched perfect. That's why you have to find your confidence with this, and yeah. But you just have to, for example, to just take your daily, monthly, and weekly power control, daily, weekly, monthly power control, and your daily, monthly, weekly levels, and you're good. And personally, I'm not adding the daily levels because this is too low, and I just play with weekly, monthly levels. Except I'm adding this, for example, in my daily plan, because when we're going to be there, we have to be aware of the daily to be able to trade the market really crazy. Because sometimes you're going to, for example, lose a weekly level. But for example, you're going to get maybe a TPO below, maybe a daily, so some smaller levels, but something really still to be aware of, because this is how you're going to enter the trade. I'm a person trading, I mean, I'm taking my trades on the 1 minute personally, so that's why I have to be aware of these smaller time frame levels, because otherwise it's still possible to open a swing trade, but I mean, I prefer to take a 1 minute trade so I cannot take any loss. And I just take profit 50%, get stopped out, I mean, on entry, of course, and enter another trade, so I just keep making profit while trying to enter and to try to catch the bottom here. Of course, this has to be a big trade, because I'm not trying to catch knife, such as here, for example, except if we really have something bullish. But for now, I didn't check the order flow. We'll have here high, low, high, high, low, high, high. Okay. Bit of absorption here. No. Yeah, nothing crazy. We got the demand here to push high, but again, these are also some shorts here, a bit of a mix with too much longs open. Again, too much longs open at the same place in the same color here. This is not the best at all, because most of the time you trap these longs. But anyway, now it's fine. This is not too much, but this is still 3 million in a 1 minute count, so this is pretty big. Yeah. and the thing is, the first move to the upside here was not a very strong move to the upside. This, yeah, I mean, this was not a very strong move to the upside. I can say, well, big weakness to push up with the open interest decreasing, so nothing crazy. We do have some longs, so for example, this is classed as an aggressive entry, so it was possible with a swing for pound we planned, but yeah, anyway. For now, we have nothing really crazy more. It will be a trade to take here or nothing for me. I don't like to jump in later in the move. We need to learn the cheating tool. Exactly. This is the cheating tool. This is just absolutely cheated when you learn Excel chart. I mean, yeah. As for example, it was George said on this Discord server, like really, if you learn Elliott Waves, if you learn Excel charts, you're just going to run like the market, because this is how the market works. Like, Elliott Wave plus Excel charts trading, this is just so powerful, and yeah, because you just use the volumes, the time profiles, all the stuff like plus Elliott Wave, so you know the wave next, you know what is going to happen next. In any case, if you push up, push down, if you go sideways, you know exactly what to expect next. And if you know that, you just have to add all the support and all the resistance, the bigger ones, the less bigger ones for scalpers, for example, and you just run every single highs and lows of this market. So that's why this is, and yeah, this is insane. This is really crazy. This is really insane. But if you want to learn retrading, learn Elliott Wave, learn Excel charts, and you just master the chart really. I'm not using a lot ATAS, by the way. I'm not using a lot that one. But yeah, it's still a very good one. And by the way, it's a bit better to go on ATAS for the trend reversal chart like this, because the candles are a bit better on ATAS than on Bybit, for example. I mean, on Excel charts. Yeah. So 48 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I think we covered everything in the live stream tonight. By the way, tonight it's already almost 8:30 p.m. at the moment for me. So yeah, I don't know if you have some more questions. Otherwise, we're good for tonight, and we just have to remain patient and wait for minimum normally this 16188 to be hit to really look for some bigger move to the upside. And again, we should just do a retracement here to go more down next again. So we have to wait for, yeah, for some lower prices here normally. So, as always, by the way, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like. It's extremely important. This is just a big reward of my work, lady. If you enjoy the content, turn on notifications, everything, subscribe to the channel. Do not hesitate also to join the community today on the Discord server. You have a really nice Discord server where everyone is talking and everything. By the way, I saw your message. I just didn't got time to answer it, but no, it's not at all because your wave count sucks. It's just because I'm just impressed. Really, I'm not joking at all. I'm really impressed by your wave count, because you're not using it for a long time and you have like some really nice wave count. I'm not gonna lie, this is really nice. There are just some few, if I can talk about something, just for example, this triple wave here, right there, okay, this triple wave to the downside will be normally a double XY, because you have a correction, and if you have a double XY, the Y leg cannot finish with double XY. Okay, so this is not valid. For example, the last wave here, the double XY in the last wave, or this is a double XY X and Z. In that case, it's fine. And that's all really. I have more, by the way, a double XY here. Why? Because I know that this looks like a leading before. The premise in each wave we have an ABC, and if we have an ABC, it can be a very rare leading, because as always, for new viewers and beginners, maybe new waves, you have, so for example, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is valid. Okay, wave 4 can go between the wave 1 and wave 2, not in an impulsive, but in a wedge, so to speak, leading or an ending. Okay, and by the way, for people that are with the course and everything, I restarted the PDF, so if you want to check this out, check this out, there are tons of information here you can get clearly. So you have basic rule, Fibonacci tools, probabilities, correction wave, leading, ending, by the way, rare case and everything, so you can really master the wave. I really restarted with a bit more design, and I added in the PDF the just changed some few things. By the way, I'm testing at the moment some wave 4 targets. Because some wave 4 targets had been just before so well respected. So yeah, I'm testing this. I'm going to maybe talk about this later. But yeah, so this, for example, let's take a case that this is a leading. Let's take a case, no, leading right here, and this is an ending. right here. So ending as always appear in a C wave of an ABC zigzag or an ABC flat, and or in a wave 5 of an impulsive, and a leading appear in a wave 1 of an impulsive, or in a wave A of an ABC zigzag only, not an ABC flat, because the first wave is a correction. Okay, so extremely important to understand that. Here in the smaller wave, of a leading is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So of course you can get a leading in the wave 1 of a leading, but this is not really the most probable. In the wave 3 you have another 5 ways to the upside, okay, right here. In the wave 5 you have another 5 ways to the upside right here, and it looks, this is a wedge clear, but this happening in a wave 1 of an impulsive, as I said, or in a wave A of an ABC zigzag. This is a leading, okay. So this is 5 ways. So correction here, of course you have a correction here, a correction here. So 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, correction, 5 ways, exactly the same smaller wave down an impulsive. Okay, an ending is a lot more different. Okay, you have, so always in the wave 1, 3, and 5 you always have an A, B, C zigzag. Okay, extremely important. Then you have another correction, you can get whatever you want in the wave 2, then another ABC zigzag in the wave 3. Okay, and in the wave 5 again you have another ABC zigzag. So what is an ABC zigzag? Just very quickly, you have so an A, B, C, you have so here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the leading. Okay, so to speak, a wedge here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, so let's take a case 5 ways like this, then you have a correction, max retracement 85.4. should we touch 90%? It's not valid anymore, except if this is a weak inside. If we start to get some counter close and everything, if we start to get too much trust on the 90%, it's not valid anymore. And by the way, this is why I'm not also taking the ABC here, A, B, C, because normally here we touch the 90%. But here next we'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So impulsive, or the ending we have here. So the wedge right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are ABC zigzags. So 5 ways, correction, 5 ways. And so we have this in the wave 1, 3, and 5. In the wave 2 and 4 you have some other correction, double EXY, double XYZ, whatever, even ABC zigzag. Normally you should get ABC zigzag, but you can get something else. Okay, so this is a leading, this is an ending. Sometimes in very rare case you can get a leading with a smaller wave of an ending. Premise, this is a very, very, very rare case. So do we think about this directly? Not really. Okay, the premise, when you have a leading like this or an ending, more an ending by the way, sorry, even a leading by the way, premise, this can be, going to reduce that a bit, this can be a W right here, a W, X and Y. If I can add the waves like this, going to add the waves, perfect. The premise, this kind of pattern can look like a wedge, but it's absolutely not a wedge. For example, here you have an ABC zigzag, the same that you have in the wave 1. Okay, you have so the A, B, C, and next, by the way, normally it should be like this. Okay, so we have an ABC right here. So you have in that case the W, X, and Y, and you have another ABC. Okay, zigzag, A, B, C. So we have your ABC, ABC, and in the Y leg you have another ABC zigzag. So you have ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag, ABC zigzag, and this is absolutely not a leading, but this is an ending by the way, sorry, but this is a double EXY. So that's why you really have to be aware of that with wedge like this, or to be aware of this smaller configuration here, and that's why we'll take more personally here. And because of the waves next, I will take more personally a W, X, Y here, so a bigger W, X, and Y with an A, B, C, an A, B, C, and an A, B, C here to the upside. Okay, so once we have done this, if we do another bigger move to the upside here, what can that be in that case? We start with a W, X, Y, so an A, B, C flat with a 90% retracement. Do we retrace the 90% here? Normally no, by the way. Oh, we do the 90% retracement, but in any case, the next wave are not following, so this is not good, but we do, by the way, 90% retracement. Oh, good, by the way. But the premise, next, we don't have the 5 ways. We have, as you can see clearly here, a triple wave to the upside. So can we take an ABC here? No, because an ABC is 335 or 535. So in any case, the last wave cannot be 3. So in that case, it's simply a double XY here. And simply W, X, and Y, and that was not a wedge. Okay, so yeah, that was really only 2 stuff you can say that on this count. I will just say clear, because otherwise everything is just perfect. What can I say? Wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and bigger wave 1, 2 here, and yeah, I mean, this is just perfect. But yeah, I was not saying this because this is absolutely bad. No, absolutely not. Can you sneak peek what inside VIP? Wait, let me just translate that because I'm not sure about what is mean. What is mean? Okay, so just mean yeah, I mean, what do you want to see? Because I cannot go too much into the channel right there, because for example in BTC TA there is a plan. I mean, there is yeah, I mean there is a plan. For example, the premise, you will see the daily plan summary. So let me just check if I can find that. Normally I have this daily plan summary is this. Yeah, perfect, I have this. This is, for example, something you have every single day. So you have, that's why you have the levels to short the market, every single level. So you just have to read the order flow on these levels. So you just have to preset an alarm here, and once it rings, you just have to check the order flow on that. And more of this, most of the time, I'm here to let you know the data you need on this level, or if you don't have the data, you just let it go higher to the next target. But you have the long plan with every single level. You have the short plan with the short plan, by the way, sorry, here. I mean, first of all, you have the levels, the new ones to add today on the chart. Then you have the short plan with the targets to short. Then you have the long plan with the target to long. So all the way down now, we have planned something to really like 12,000, because we have a lot of support below. So that's why you can go that down here. And you have my comments, so to speak, on the, yeah, I mean, on the daily, what I'm looking for, the different waves to the upside, to the downside. The only thing we have to do next is just trade directions on these levels, clear. So let me check if I can show that for today, by the way. Right here. Yeah, for example, here today, that was a today one. Daily plan summary, okay, right here. So you have everything in it. You have the new levels, okay, so the level chart right here. So you're aware of where the new levels, clearly. And here, as you can see, was looking so for a bearish move or for a bullish move, because it was still 50-50. Still, by the way, by thinking about before, that what is the most probable, as we saw in the last update, public update, by the way, the most probable was not to finish with a truncated wave high here. We plan everything, we just have to trade direction on this target. And we also play with probabilities here. For example, was it the most probable to be done with this? No, but if we push high, we have to plan the target, so we have to be aware of that. The most probable is, of course, to make not a truncated wave fast, so speak a wave fast, that stop not before the way through one, so to go below here to minimum take the lows, and normally to do something a lot bigger to the downside. So yeah, we just have to play with the different scenarios here, as you can see here. So for example, this was an impulsive to the upside we plan here, or an ABC zigzag to go more down here, or directly the wave 1 to here to the downside. And also finally in the Ethereum first target, big resistance we planned for a while, as I showed you before. And so if we do something bearish here on Bitcoin, so for example, we just went into the first target, we was looking for a short, we did something bearish. This can be also a short take, and I personally shorted that one because yeah, that's the plan. It was a plan for a, and yeah, I don't know when I sent you this target on Ethereum, but I think it was the last week. So again, something applied for a week. Pretty crazy. You have also some other crypto TA, so you have some on the Discord server. On the VIP here, you have the long-term TA, so these are more my investment targets. For example, you have all of this crypto right here. By the way, you have everything here: Solana, SNX, Uni, VET, XRP, XLM, Mana, Link, IOTA, Edgebar. I mean, you have everything here. FTM, some more and some more. BNB, AVAX, ADA, Cardano, BET. By the way, this one we do crazy long on that one too. It's pretty insane. But you have some crazy stuff. And in addition to this, we're also trading the lower time frame. Yeah, in addition to Bitcoin, Ethereum, the main crypto, where we have Link, Alice, really nice short today, by the way, if you was following Bitcoin. Cardano, really nice one on that one too. Really nice short, not really nice short because we missed it by some few dollars. A new monthly level, by the way, it's having the front run and then get a move to the downside. So this is a game, we cannot get everything, sadly, but we still have some really good stuff. BNB, really good way, and something this on a bigger time frame have been just insane. FTM, we got some nice stuff. You found me. I didn't check that one, by the way. I don't remember this one. Solana, I don't remember that one. SHIB, I didn't check it because we have some more trades below this. BET, really nice. We have, a rejection into the monthly. The new monthly, everything. So really nice. We plan two different waves. ABC zigzag to the upside to go minimum more down next, or big impulsive to the upside. We started with a possible impulsive that ended possibly with an ABC zigzag at the moment. So retracement in that case, that's why I personally feel short on that top, so it's pretty crazy. And GRT, I don't remember what I've done on that one. We planned some targets, it have been well respected, by the way. Let me check that. Yeah, we got a small bounce of the target plan here. For example, here this was so the possible target plan here. Okay, right here, and so this one here was a small rise, but touch it at the dollar of the dollar here. So again, really nice, with some possible sideways before. Be careful still, all depend, that's the problem also with alts. We plan some ways, but we are really aware of what's happening on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin, for example, is not ready for a long, we are absolutely not going to take a long on alts, because it's just cyclically, you're just going to go through a target, you're just going to lose money. So how we're trading this, we just wait for Bitcoin to be ready for a bounce, and when Bitcoin is ready for a bounce, boom, we take a long, or a short, by the way, ready for a short. Oh, we did another wave to the downside. No? On Coinbase, or only on Coinbase, or only on Coinbase? Okay, not on Bybit, by the way. Only on Coinbase. Okay. Yeah, we're finishing at the moment, as you can see here, with the divergence here. Maybe the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To speak these 5 ways here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So yeah, we should do now the wave in that case. It's possible also to be done with this like this. So to be also already done with this bigger wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so now we're going to finish in that case a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, and then the last one before to finish the bigger wave, the green 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, finally wave 3 down here. Okay, yeah, this is what looks like more zeros at the moment. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is what we have in the VIP. We'll of course have some VIP chats here. We have the trade money print, where by the way, we have a new thread inside here where you can ask me some questions in it. So for example, we just I don't know if I can show that. Yeah, I'm just, when we are approaching a level, I'm just letting you know we just need this to take a trade. If we have this is a trade to take. That's all really. I mean, I just, for example, we did, oh yeah, by the way, that's I can show that, I think, because that was a bit before, so now we don't really care. Oh, it was here, by the way. Yeah, for example, that was something we plan here with VIPs. That was just a short clip plan here on the very top, from so the TP right here to the top of the channel. This was, by, for example, in the daily plan summary. And by the way, this was in the one I just showed you. I just showed you before. Let me check that. Yeah, that was in the one I just showed you earlier, by the way. So for example, here, this was, so what we plan here, as you can see, so zone, day naked power control, with a naked session power control before that. So to speak, the naked session power control right here. I know it's not on this one, but it was a bit higher, as you can see, and this is where we have done the top, the first top before to get a retracement, before to finally come back here and then get a retracement of this. But you can see here, so this was, yes, here, so the target, so from this TPO right here to the top of the channel here, and invalidation on the top right here. And once you have something really probable to play out, I just pin everyone so everyone can be aware of that. It's simple as that, really, so everyone can enjoy everything. And yeah, normally a lot of people show it at top because I pinned everyone here. And then next we went, as you can see, into the 61866%. We got absorption, only if you shots here, so we got absorption on the very top of everything. So I just, yeah, let you know what you need clearly, and we just have done, as you can see here. By the way, a first touch into the first target here, got a rejection. After we got a rejection of the 61866%, so first resistance rejection, second resistance rejection, and third resistance to the top of the chart here, rejection. So again, yeah, pretty crazy. Not gonna lie, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm just letting you know, I just plan the trades and we just see if we have to take the trade or not. I'm just telling you, hey, we have this, now we just need this to take the short. If we don't have this, just let it go higher clearly. And yeah, just keeping you informed clearly on the market. And for example, by a really nice example here, so that was on the very top of the move, if I can find out. For example, that was a possible scalp short to take. I don't know what I say here. Yeah, and you here was really excited this day. That was pretty crazy. So it took the previous high, so I don't remember which one that was exactly. Millions of longs here opening. Millions of longs mean travel longs. So any continuation of this, and we're good, as you can see here. So this is where I feed my shorts. And so here, boom, take probably one hit, stop loss entry, boom, got stopped out next. But in any case, you are making money with this because yeah, just letting you the profit, the data you need here clearly. And if you keep watching at this, for example, channel, and moreover this, in addition to this channel, if you keep watching at this trade money print here, in addition, you want the daily updates, the live stream. So you have every single day, you have you have a short version of the update, you have then a live stream. So about 30 minutes, 1 hour, and even sometimes 1 hour 30 minutes, really depending on what we see on the market. But it's a short version, so between 5-10 minutes. Then you have your live stream, and in this live stream, if you watch every single days, you have Rafa, for example. He's not anymore VIP now because he's now he's now doing his stuff alone now because he know how to trade. He learned, he got no anything, I mean, he knew nothing with the order flow. He went 2 months here and he just keep watching this trade money print channel because I mean this one is here, but this is a new channel for a month only, but he kept watching the daily Excel chart update live stream because in this live stream I'm re-teaching you, I'm re-showing you how to learn and yeah, how to read the order flow clearly, how to understand the data, everything, to really know what direction we need everything, so you can really next. Yeah, I'm not trying to keep you as much as possible in the group. You know, you stay if you want, you stay if you want to stay because of my waves, for example, everything, because maybe you don't have time to make your waves, but my goal is just to make you profitable. So if you keep watching this trade money print channel here, plus the daily Excel chart update, I mean, you know the data you have to look for, you know exactly what you have to do next. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So this was, for example, a very nice short. And once we have done this, we took the high one more time again. And for example, if I can find a screenshot, yeah, here you can see right there, right here. So for example, here I am at the moment looking at these shorts right here. Short opening can be a sign of reversal, and look at this. When was this? It was exactly on the time of when we have done the top clear. So this right here, this data right there was just when we was on the top of the top of the top right here. Okay, so it was really when we was on the top right here, we was starting to do some push to the downside. That's why the order flow is really crazy, because it can be a sign of reversal, and I did not say anything before like this. Okay, so it can be a sign of reversal, all by reading an order flow. This is absolutely insane. And so yeah, personally I was not really looking for a short directly because I'm not too aggressive, so I was just looking, as you can see here, for a flip to resistance of the levels. At the end we did not do a flip to resistance directly, we did a flip to support here, and so that was not a short directly. But what we have done next, we just retested the 61866, but as you can see here, with this short opening before, we can look for a possible one now with the retest of the 61866% retracement. And we'll take something only if we get the shorts opening otherwise. So more of this, I'll let you know the data we need on the market, on the order flow to take the trade. So I mean, I cannot give better, and clearly next we was looking for a 1, 2, 3 or 5 to the downside, or an ABC. Again, the most probable was to be in the wave 5, so to look for the 5 ways down, and we have done the 5 ways down. So yeah, I'm letting you know everything, and yeah, another good one, because yeah, we just find the most probable stuff and we just trade directions, and we're not gambling on the chart, everything. But this is a VIP. Clearly you have also, so you can chat with me, you can post your TAs, you can just post your TAs, talk with everyone clearly. Right here, for example, yeah, as you can see, swing 30 pound was planned for months and months and months, and here we go. For example, there are some VIPs taking these trades. Yeah, really nice, not gonna lie, really nice, and I'm so glad to see that they are making money actually, because these are plans we build for months and months and months and months, and every single days in the short version, in the live stream, I keep repeating myself. So if you miss one in 2 or 3, you can just come on one and get the plan. And if you follow every single day, you will be like me. You just know the plan perfectly. You know exactly what you have to do, where you have to look for a long, where you have to look for a short. You know exactly what to do, what you plan to the upside if you go high, what you plan to the downside if you go more down. So yeah, if you just keep watching the updates and everything every single days, or maybe if you miss 1 or 2, this is absolutely fine. But you can see here, this can give some really nice results, really nice results. So it's pretty cool. So VIP chat here, the main chat, click on the VIP, have the other crypto chat question chat here, and sometimes in addition to everything clearly on the Discord, I mean on the website, because you have the Sunday live stream where you are, I mean, I'm live every Sunday at night to plan with you the upcoming week clearly. So Sunday live stream here, you have the daily Excel chart update, where every single day you have the short version, you have the live stream, and in addition to that, on the Discord server you have a summary of the updates, the video updates here. So you can see here you have the live stream and short version, and in addition to this you have the summary clear of the day. So pretty crazy. And in addition to it, you have some update on Ethereum, Cardano, Matic, XRP. You also have BET now, by the way, where we plan his way to the upside if possible. Right here, as you can see, BET, you have some crazy stuff here. You have also some my TA, and you have the Discord live session. So in addition to everything here, sometimes during the day, I'm live with VIPs on the Discord server. Not a lot these days, because yeah, that was really a boring range, and we just plan everything with levels. But yeah, when there is something interesting, I'm just go live with VIPs. I'm just saying, hey, I'm not saying I'm in or I'm out. I mean, I'm in a trade or whatever. I'm not saying I'm going to jump in a trade, because we do not provide signals at MOONCHARTS. But I'm going to let you know, hey, these are really good data for a long, or these are really good data for a short. So if you keep watching the daily updates, if you keep watching everything, you just learn the course clearly. if you hear that from me, it's a trade to take. Okay, so it's almost like signals, but these are not signals. Okay, but anyway, so these are this is what it's inside of VIP. Clearly, as you can see, this gives some very nice result, because yeah, quick swing for pan trade, and yeah, pretty cool, really nice. So yeah, I think that's all for tonight. So I hope I answered your question. You got the details of everything clearly here, what we're doing clearly, because yeah, I got some comments, in the last update normally, where you was like, it's too expensive, but I mean, when you see the amount of work, and I mean, for example, this have been planned with months and months in advance. I'm not sure, for example, the $20 or maybe €20 or $12 groups are doing this and are teaching like this the people. For example, a guy came only 2 months in a group, in the group, and didn't know anything about the order flow, and in 2 months he's not anymore VIP now, because yeah, he's now training alone. Clearly, this is pretty crazy, and I'm not sure in the €12 something like this group you can get this kind of services. And yes, we are high quality services. I'm trying to do my best. I'm alone to do this. I'm absolutely alone working on this, and I'm trying to do my best to give you the best of the best of the best. And yeah, so, and people are enjoying clearly at the moment. That's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, this is expensive, but I mean, when you're trading, I mean, yeah, we traded every single highs and lows. So I mean, €150. If you trade like this and you learn the course, I mean, this is absolutely, you refund that in maybe even 1 day, because every single day per se I'm trading, except here I was not really trading. For example, a short, I did not fit that one because I was already short from higher. Sometimes trade, sometimes no, it depends really. Sometimes I'm scalping, sometimes not. And yeah, but anyway, you refund that really quickly. This is pretty, you can see here, for example, you can see VIP here. Only with this X100, you already refunded that. You already refunded that. This is pretty crazy. And yeah, this is pretty. So yeah, it can be expensive at the first, when you see it the first time, but when you come in the group and when you see what we are doing with all the ads, with everything, clearly this is not that much expensive. So that's why. Yeah, I mean, these are just eight tours for me. This is just nothing else, so don't really care. But anyway, so that's all for tonight, really. I covered everything, so hope you enjoyed. And we are back on the bottom here, or what is this? Yes, a bit. Yeah, so thank you, nice. Oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. As always, don't forget to smash that like. It's extremely important. By the way, 117 views. This is pretty crazy. I never got this on the live stream, so thank you so much all for joining. Hope you all enjoyed. Really, do not hesitate to share this live stream so everyone can be aware of what's next. It's extremely important. It's gonna help also so much to develop everything. And yeah, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications if you're learning with us, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the predictions. And yeah, don't forget to smash that like. Don't know if I said already. Don't forget to join the Discord server where everything is on it clearly. Don't forget to go on the website, check this out. You can absolutely join us for free. I'm not saying you have to join and to pay to join us. Absolutely no, you can just join us for free. It's absolutely free. I'm just not posting a lot, of course, in the member section, because we're working so hard with VIPs to make something like, for example, this guy traded swing £30 or something by for a month. And so yeah, that's why I'm not really posting a lot of updates with screenshots, for example, with for members, kind of Discord server, so to speak, right here. In the BTC here, because we are just doing so crazy amount of stuff, and yeah, they're paying expensive still, so I have also to provide the good services. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a brilliant day, or maybe more good night, because I'm a bit tired right now. Personally, it's 8 to almost 9 p.m. right now. So anyway, take care of this second point. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like, and yeah, see you all in the next one. Have a nice day, afternoon, good night to you, and see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Cheers.